falling for Las Vegas, where the lights they shine so bright. I'm falling for Las Vegas, more than a strip, it's a way of life. I'm falling for Las Vegas, not one dream is out of sight. It's so plain to see, she's been good to me, yeah. Oh, my lovely Las Vegas tonight.
Hey everybody, it is Friday. Welcome to the show. In a more exclusive, I sit down with a local plastic surgeon who shares his memories of meeting Michael Jackson. This is a story you will only see here on More, and it's an interview Claudine, thank you so much. Well, I was so very excited about this, folks. Saturday marks the second anniversary of the death of Michael Jackson. Not excited about that part, but here's what I'm talking about. Of course, a lot of memorials will no doubt be set up around the world, but here locally, Moore found a plastic surgeon who has his own memories of his first encounter with the King of Pop. Dr. Stephen Gordon, a local plastic surgeon who's been in the business for over 30 years, remembers the time when he first met Michael Jackson. It was a phone call he won't soon forget.
The operator says, "We have a caller on the line. His name is Michael Jackson. He said he needs to talk to you." And I says, "Oh, okay." And so I said, "Hello, this is Dr. Gordon." And his soft voice comes back, "Hi, this is Michael. I was wondering if there was any possibility of me seeing you this weekend."
Of course, Dr. Gordon was completely taken aback by the caller and his name, so he asked him again.
"What did you say your name was?" And he says, "Michael." I said, "Michael?" He said, "Michael Jackson." I said, "Yeah."
Still, Dr. Gordon wasn't convinced the man on the other end of the phone was the man in the mirror legend, Michael Jackson. So he decided to take his verification one step further.
I said, "Well, where are you staying?" Now I got you. "Where are you staying?" He says, "I'm staying at the Four Seasons." I said, "Okay, Michael, you give me your room number and I'll call you right back, and if I get you back on the phone, then I'll know this is really you and we can move on and get something going for this weekend." I said, "Okay." So he gives me the phone number, gives me his room number, and says, "Oh, by the way, I'm registered under Michael Jefferson. It's not Jackson, it's Jefferson." So I said, "Oh, okay." So I hung up, checked the number, and called the number, Four Seasons Hotel. "Yeah, I'd like to speak with so-and-so in this room." Sure enough, he answered the phone.
Yes, he did. And Dr. Gordon goes on to say that he thought Michael's demeanor was just the opposite of his otherworldly image. But his approach to being discreet was, well, not discreet.
Yeah, he was soft-spoken. He was, I didn't think he was pretentious. I think his idea of being discreet or undercover was a little amusing. He wore dark glasses and he dressed like Michael Jackson would dress. And he actually had an umbrella with him one of the times he left the building in big limousines, that kind of stuff. So he wasn't undercover.
Dr. Gordon says that once Michael finally made his way to his office on Sahara, he was delighted to find that the King of Pop was a bit of a collector. He was also a very curious human being and a really nice person. His human nature wasn't that much different from you and I. And as for his reaction when he heard of Michael Jackson's death,
I know I was shocked. I was shocked. It was shocking for all of us. Great loss. Yeah.
Wow, Dr. Gordon says he last saw Michael Jackson in 2007, but he didn't get into the nature of Michael's visit to his office. Of course, that would be a violation of doctor-patient confidentiality. And to my editor, Preston, you rocked that piece out. Thank you so much. And Dr. Gordon, thank you for sharing that story.